What's up? What's up, you guys? I've been doing the Navy SEAL challenge. Navy SEALs basically are the ones that they have to be drowned for like 5 minutes. It's really hard to get into. Anyways, but one of the things is they do, which I'm participating in right now, Navy SEAL challenges, that they don't let them sleep for like 78 hours. And I'm going on night 2 of not being able to sleep. And so I'm like, you know what, instead of calling this extreme anxiety and insomnia, I'm gonna call it the Navy SEAL challenge. So welcome back to the Navy SEAL challenge. Again, nobody's making me do this. I'm not auditioning for the Navy SEALs. It's simply sometimes up here doesn't turn off and I can't sleep. Oh, I got this hat though, you guys. Bob's Burgers. The shadow people are out. You guys get what I mean when I say the shadow people? Like when you okay, there's a few things with the shadow people that we need to talk about. First one is like when you don't sleep for a while, you start seeing shadow people, as I call them. Which is essentially like little black blurs, but sometimes they look like people. The shadow people are just the people you see when you don't. When you reach the point of exhaustion. And so shadow people have been out. But I have a theory. Shadow people, it's obviously when you haven't slept in a while and you're seeing black blurs. And sometimes they're holding big steak knives. No. No. But you know, everybody's experienced this. If you haven't slept for a day or two, the shadow people come out. And I think, what if the shadow people, which I don't know the scientific thing behind, I think it's probably because you get so tired, your brain stops. You know how in video games, if you have bad internet, sometimes it lags. It's sometimes your brain internet's down a little bit and you lag and see a shadow person. I don't think you need to be scared of the shadow people unless they start talking. Then maybe call up your psychiatrist. Or if they have defined faces. But what if the shadow people that we see are actually just... What if it's another dimension that we can somehow reach when our brains are they're like, let me sleep, let me sleep. Anyways, does anybody else have insomnia? I also have some questions to all the Navy SEALs watching, which I think there's only 1,000 of them in the world, right? I don't know, not a lot, and there's no women. So that's not very girl boss of them. They need a real woman. They need a girl boss. They love to keep a girl boss down. I'm gonna go apply to the Navy SEAL. Can you imagine me? I don't know if I can do a push-up. Should I try? I'm gonna try, but before I try, I do need to tell you something. I'll just show you it because you'll see it on my floor. So I have this huge box of, okay, this is of these, okay? And I know you're like, why do you have so many? Basically, they're only at my grocery store. They're super expensive and they're so good. They're so good to put other food on. And I don't go to that store often, because I'm typically busy doing the Navy SEAL challenge. But I don't go to it often. Also, I want to explain this in a second, but so I went online and I bought them. I just bought a bunch of 12 online for $40. But I don't know why I did that. I did that during the Navy SEAL challenge. Actually, before we get to this, because that's actually very embarrassing, you should know something. I last night was crafting and I used these little shingles. I was using these little shears, and again, this was when the shadow people started appearing, and I wasn't paying attention and I stabbed myself with my shears. I was holding them and I moved my hand and it went in really deep, and it actually had me be because I was like, if I need to go get stitches right now, this is gonna be so thrilling. No, embarrassing. How embarrassing, on my foot, and what if my doctor sucked up my toe? I stabbed myself, but the blood didn't come out at first. It kind of sat there. It was a little shy. And then it came out and it started rushing out, and I was like, oh no, please not be super bad. Naturally, I'm like, okay, I need a band-aid because it was rushing out. So I go and get a band-aid, and some blood got on the floor, so I cleaned it up, and then I found out the next morning that I actually missed a lot of the blood, and people in this household, not counting the shadow people, they were like confused where the blood came from, but it was me. Just free bleeding, no, I'm just kidding. Free bleeding reminds me of Freely. You guys remember Freely, the banana girl? I loved her. What's, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, so anyways, I stabbed myself last night, and the shears were so sharp, and now I like threw them away because they got blood on them. And I just feel like even if I clean them, the blood won't get off. Okay, moving on to this, it's on my wall. I write to-do lists, and I wanted to do some like deep cleaning tomorrow, and I like, this is embarrassing, but like instead of just writing like I want to deep clean certain areas of my room, I drew out the areas of my room I wanted to deep clean. And that's the reality of me. Daily cough races. Fall asleep challenge. Okay, you guys. Oh, I sleep like this. This is how I sleep every night. I sleep like this. Me and who? Me and who? Oh yeah, sorry my hair is wet. I just had my lice treatment done. I don't have lice anymore. We think we got them all. I've actually never had lice, and I feel like I missed out on such like a primal, and yes I mean primal, experience. And I say primal because I associate lice to monkeys, like gorillas, because gorillas get like, they're always pulling stuff off of each other, and those are our brothers and sisters, and distant, obviously. It's actually not even a joke, that's just true. And you know how they're always like, oh my gosh, I have to tell them about the albino gorilla we one time found. No, not albino, hairless. Okay, anyways, oh my gosh, it was terrifying. It was sad. Not his appearance. Well, at first it was very scary, but hold on. What was I talking about? Gorillas, they groom each other, and I feel like with lice, that's like humans grooming bugs out of each other, and I've never got to experience it. I also saw this TikTok of somebody finding out they had parasites, and they like drank something that pushed them out, and everybody was commenting, as I didn't comment it, but I was thinking it, and then it was like, can you show the parasites? But they come out in your poop, and she was like, y'all are weird, and it's like, we all know what poop looks like. It's not weird. We want to see the parasite. So yeah, I'm team her. I wish she would have just showed us her shit and shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding. I also just realized all of my pillows fell off my bed. Oh, the gorilla. One night, we were up. We were watching gorilla videos because it was when we were really like in the like whole like gorillas are like us. Gorillas are so human. It's actually very scary. If you've never gone down the route, go watch gorilla videos because they are humans. They are humans, but they throw their shit. But like, have you guys? No, what we were doing is we were emulating gorilla noises. That's what we were doing. So we'd listen to the gorillas and then we would try to make the noise. Normalize it. And anyways, we were watching videos and we found, let me actually see if I can find this him, so you guys can just see what he looks like. And we started watching a bunch of the videos of him. Here he is. Mongo died? Was this him? I think he died. Oh my gosh. He did die. Recently? No, he died in 2016, so I mean, he's been dead. Join me now in a prayer for Mongo. Dear Mongo. Or, who do you pray to? Dear, I don't believe in God. Is the camera on me? Because it looks like it's pointed over there, okay? I'm a pacifist also. I don't support war. And you know something I've always said, this was when my early age pacifism came about. I was like, isn't it crazy that adults always tell kids when we're, and I was saying this when I was like 4 years old. No, I was probably like 4.5. You know when like you hit the age where you're like starting to come into yourself? Like 11, 12, 13. I remember being like, isn't it crazy that adults are always telling kids to use your words, not your actions? Use your words, not your actions. And I'm like, and I was like, then why is there war? Why don't they all just sit around a table and figure it out? And guess what? 3-year-old Amy, she was right with that wisdom. Mongo's dead. Mongo's dead. We watched a bunch of videos of him. When we first saw him, yes, our first reaction was... when we first saw him, yeah, our first reaction was, what an ugly mug. But then we just kept watching more and more videos, and there's a video where he gets jumped by all the other gorillas, and then he like goes off and like cries, and then another gorilla comes and comforts him, and it was really emotional. And I do want to take a moment of prayer for Mongo, and if we were going the gorilla route, Harambe as well. I feel like we should mention Mongo was a chimpanzee, but I'm calling him a gorilla. Same old, I'm just kidding. You know, maybe we'll skip the prayer, because I think if I start praying to Lady Gaga, some people might be hurt and offended. I just want to say it like brings me joy in my heart thinking about Mongo and Harambe making out in chimpanzee and gorilla heaven. I am sure they are both bisexuals. At least a bisexual. Who isn't nowadays? And I think hopefully they have found a deep and intimate love. And I hope they're eating bananas. And you know what? I don't even know if that's a stereotype. I don't know if monkeys even like bananas. Has anyone ever asked them if they even like bananas? I love bananas. And I've been trying to eat more of them. And it just seems like whenever I want to eat a banana, they're either brown or green. I'm never really getting a banana in the sweet spot. It's more a personal problem. I'm just not good at, I guess, scheduling my banana eating. But yeah, I hope that everybody right now has a really beautiful image of Mongo and Harambe fucking. And I actually would love for any artists, no, you guys know where I was going with that. And it was a joke, but a joke somebody could take farther. And also look at all the tabs I have open. Yeah. Look how beefy he is. And I remember seeing a tweet that was like, gorillas are so scary because they don't even have workout machines and they're that beefy. Imagine if they could go like lift weights. I'm terrified of kangaroos, and I'm gonna show you why. Look at the kangaroos. They stand on their tails. How disgusting. Like, that just grosses me out that they do that. Because I feel like all of us since childhood, we have this image of kangaroos, and they're just sweet little kangaroos with a baby in the pouch, which is disgusting. I don't even think I can show the pouch open. Have you seen this? I don't think I can even show the pouch opening on camera because it looks like you're opening up a coot. I am happy I'm not from Australia. I'm happy that I am from the good country of Canada. God save the Canadian Queen. No, I'm an American. If my entitlement doesn't show it. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, you grow up and you find out kangaroos aren't exactly what you think they are. And like, some of the childhood magic is ruined forever. It seems like this is now a catch-up video. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to update you guys on. I feel like a lot of stuff has happened in my life recently. Oh, Mother's Day happened. That was fun. I made sure to get in a screaming fight with my mom. I'm just kidding. We had a beautiful Mother's Day. It was super good. It was a beautiful day. I will tell you something new, and I mentioned this in my previous video, but I'm gonna mention it again. I run a food blog, and it's my new obsession. It is called Things I Eat 69, and nice. And I just post the things I eat. And today I was vlogging on it, and I was having a good time. It's my new favorite thing. I'm a food blogger. It's on the screen. Here it is right here. Go follow me for food inspiration and grocery store hauls. That's a good new bio, grocery whore. And I have to tell you guys, my account's blowing up. I got right now 148,000 subscribers, followers on TikTok, on Instagram. And I want to say something. I've never actually been called a whore before. No one's ever called me that. Has anybody watching ever been called a whore? Let's go over who I follow, because I feel like this could actually, for anybody who wants to go into social media and run a food blog, make sure you're following like-minded people. So I follow this account, which is Gordon Ramsay hate account. I follow rat pictures because when you think of restaurants, you think of rats. Not in a positive way, but like they go together. And then Play-Doh cooking, because I like a unique person. Then I follow me. And then I follow Nicki Minaj, because she's the reason for it all for me. My inspiration, my muse. She blocked me also on my main account. She blocked me on my main account because I kept commenting, you're a dummy thing. She blocked me on my main account because I was sending her death threats. She blocked me on her main account because I kept commenting, you got buck teeth as a joke. She blocked me on my main account because I kept seeing show some feet. No, she just like, she blocked me on my main account because I was not on my Barb behavior. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not blocked, actually. I don't think I've ever commented on any of her stuff. But boy, do I have some ideas now. She was my top artist in 2020 on Spotify. And I will now be singing the entirety of Pink Friday. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's the video. What was this? It was a challenge video. It was a catch up. And it was quite literally just me vibing. This is what hanging out with me is like in the middle of the night. Anyways, I had fun hanging out with you. Subscribe if you want to hang out again, and I will see you when I see you. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna try to go to bed. It's like 2 a.m. and I think I'm gonna be able to do this. All right, bye.